I mean, I actually start off the day with sea moss, may have it a couple other times in the day. As you can see, I'm out. Yeah, I don't play around with my sea moss. I got more of the bladder rack left. Got to get my order in, but yeah, the sea moss is great. Every day I'm having that. It gives me that unfair advantage in the gym and in other places. So when I start out in the morning, usually I'm starting with some teas and or throw in some beet juice with that. But when it comes down to it, when it comes to the teas, it's about experimentation. It's about finding what you like and what you need for certain things. So that's what I use for get my sleep in. This is for calamine lavender, chilling out. Of course, the beet juice first thing in the morning. Yeah, if you're doing a fast that's looking to avoid sugar, you can't have this. You can only have teas and unsweet teas. Typically like to add in lemon and ginger. And then all throughout the day, boom, I got my sun brewed tea. The sun brewed tea, tastes good. I don't add any sugar or anything to it. No honey, nothing like that. It's all about getting the goodness out of that tea. And then I use, of course, bingo, gotta use that. That's the canister, the steel canister. So basically, I can get my tea all day long without the plastic. For intermittent fasting, that's when I go for the teas. But if I'm going to eat breakfast, it's usually something like this. I like getting the oatmeal in because, it's really filling throughout the day. I add the banana and blueberries to it, just to add some sweetness to it. Of course, gotta have the cinnamon in there, and raisins. So, I just sort of play around with my oatmeal. If not, I'll just have the fruit by itself. And, if you really want to just try out something new, get that stevia, which is a great sweetener. Has sort of a taste to it. So up to you, but that's the breakfast look. And of course, you gotta have your salads. So, right off the bat, I like going with the spinach because it's just good for you. I mean, you've heard me talk about nitrates and everything like that. And every once in a while, I like to experiment. So this is actually dino kale. This is dino kale. Kale is some of the most dense nutrient food plant around. So yeah, I like that. These are leeks, and I've never really cooked with leeks before, but that's the other thing. It's always about that experiment. Some things are just on the regular. We're just talking about your good old spring onions. Just chop those up and add them in there. And of course, you got your avocado and tomatoes. And of course, guys, there are 250,000 edible plants on the planet, so you can hook up an endless combination of salads. Don't just go with the iceberg lettuce and just like, oh yeah, this is great. You're about to throw it up. I mean, come on, hook it up. Ooh, let me go ahead and show you the secret of hooking it up. This right here is all about hooking it up. This is my seasoning wheel. I got all types of seasonings in here. Everything from the seasoned salt and the marjoram, pizza seasoning, oregano. Yeah, and that is the secret, guys. It's all about, actually learning how to cook, because we've been so long, people have been like, oh, we'll cook it for you. Come to our restaurant, spend the money. I don't have a problem with that. However, they're trying to get money out of you. So they're going to add a whole bunch of extra salt. They're going to add a whole bunch of extra salt. And what you really want to get is the seasonings in there. The seasonings is what makes the food pop. So, go ahead and, I think I got this off of Amazon, and, get your seasonings in. Once you get your seasonings, once you learn your seasonings, you can start making some really good tasting food. And of course, along with that seasoning, you can't play around. I mean, I know it's supposed to be all healthy and everything, but sometimes you just want to add some flavor. I got the Old Bay hot sauce. That's just me. That's the way I get down. And, got the vinaigrette, just a nice brand that I like. But, that's the thing. This is all about flavor too. It's not about, oh, I got to eat this. You want to make it appealing to yourself. So get it hooked up. Now, when it comes to lunchtime, I like to have some options. So, really, I like going with the rice and beans type of combination that just works for me. They have all different flavors. Now, mind you, when it comes down to these packets, they're good, but it's still processed. And so you have to watch out. If you have issues with salt, you have to be careful with these packaged. You have to be careful with everything because they put salt in everything. But just make sure you're trying to go organic, trying to get, just the right food. But this is something that, is plant-based. Now, if you want to go for it, go for it. Of course, you get the actual beans and you do some cooking yourself, get some pepper with that, get some cayenne pepper in there, hook it up. We have different soups that are they're already in the box. You just go ahead and pour it out. And of course, we got the good old can. Nowadays, they get the cans that are not lined with the BPA. Yeah. So, the food is getting better and better. You just have to look for it. And of course, with lunch and or dinner, you need to have options. So these are some of the things that I like to get down with. Of course, you got pizza, but I got the dairy-free pizza, gluten-free and all that good stuff. And really, it's all about hooking up the flavor of it, guys. It's not just taking it out of the box, sticking it in the oven, that's it. It's like, yeah, hook it up. And of course, I like go ahead, steam different vegetable packets and everything like that. That works out very well for me. And every once in a while, I just like to have something that's pre-made. Amy's is, they got some pretty good food. And once again, you got to hook it up. And of course, every once in a while, I just feel like a burger. And so the type of bread that I get, it's the round kind. It's, what they call the one bun. It's just, a lot less bread. When I want to partake. And I like the Impossible Burgers better than the Beyond Beef. Beyond Beef has an extra smell and taste to it that Impossible Burgers don't. I think that's why you see more Impossible Burgers in restaurants, Impossible Meats in restaurants. And of course, you can put you can put mushroom with just about anything. So yeah, you got options. Now, of course, there's snack time, now, let's be serious, guys. Snack time can be a whole bunch of different things, but what I like to do is start with the goodness, the freshness. When it comes to the raspberries, the blackberries, oranges, lemon, I just, put with different drinks and stuff like that. Bananas, of course, watermelon, the Viagra of it all. Now, I know a lot of guys are looking at this. Uncle B, what's up with this watermelon? No, it doesn't have the black seeds in it. They just don't have it in the store this time of the year. In my area, it's one of those things you have to hunt down. They don't want you to get the seeds and start planting it yourself and eating it yourself. So, but in the meantime, I still got the whole watermelon and I got the rind. So when you start biting into that white fleshy part, the rind, that's where a lot of nutrients are in there. And of course, sauerkraut, not everybody's favorite, but it's like a probiotic. It really helps for digestion, helps with with your gut. And that's important. It's really important. All in the week. Now, you may have been wondering, Uncle B, what's up with the flowers, man? Look, you got to hook yourself up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You at home. If you was at a restaurant, nice restaurant, they had some flowers or something right there, a nice centerpiece. Hey, it's not just about what you eat. You want to enjoy the whole experience. So sometimes you got to get a centerpiece, hook it up.